Hello. Hi. I'm always awkward during the intros. Welcome back to Let's Play. Not Hob. It's insane how many Hob episodes I made. I also extended the playthrough of Hob. Some, I would say, approximately... Oh, I didn't even see that. I did extend the Hob Let's Play a ludicrous amount. Oh, I was wondering what that was about. See, look how cheeky that was. This flower, just barely underneath it, there's a little square indicating a secret. The only thing that hinted me off is that there's this long region here. My gamer sense started tingling. There's this region of enemies that need to be killed. You come up here, it's a dead end. What the hell? So it's just, you kind of just figured this out. Let's see, I made it. It's insane how long. I extended the whole playthrough, I think over 4 weeks. Oh, over 4 weeks, and it was not worth it. I should have played through it more quickly, and I'm not happy with the outcome of Hob. Looking back through the Hob, yeah, just in general, not pleased with the outcome. Thank God I recognize this area. This is going to be... Look, here's an example of some interesting combat design I was talking about. Just pay attention. I'm going to have to be a little bit silent because this is a little bit tough. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, boy. See, and I don't have any of the upgrades I'm used to. There are these upgrades. Projectiles. And parrying these guys' projectiles is really the best way to deal with them, I find. Because what you do is you get within range of them to attack them so that you hit them with your sword, but at the same time, you also parry their attack. So you do 2 damage in 1 attack, and it's much quicker that way, I feel. Oh god, oh god! See, and if I die... I'm sorry, that I desperately need to concentrate. And it is done. Whew. See, and this is a nice way. This game does a lot of excellent ways of just intuitively signing to you, to the player, that yeah, you're done here. For example, right at the end of the combat encounter, I didn't even have to heal once. Bean here brought out his sword and stabbed it into the ground. Very fitting, considering it's like, yeah, awesome, but it also lets you know, combat encounter, done, go on and explore. It's just a nice way of, oh shit, I forgot about this part. This is fucked up, by the way. Yeah, and my controller was slightly shaking during that. Yeah. Wow. And that cut. You see what I mean? So you should be feeling uneasy right now, especially with how quickly that just cuts. You can't attack them even if you like. You see what I mean by having these horror elements just enhance what the game already does. It just makes it better. Which is why I don't like, again, horror for the sake of horror? Nah. Horror for the sake of enhancing, of providing another dimension to this engagement curve. Hell yeah. Do that. You know, see, this is the problem with this voxel-based graphics. This here is a lift. It doesn't look like a lift. To me, it looks just like the side of the platform going down into the water. Confusing, right? I was actually stuck here for a little bit the first time I ended up getting here, going like, how do I get down? Again, I worry I'm losing a few frames, or I'm stuttering a little bit, maybe. I apologize dearly. I do what I can to make sure that... I don't know what it is. I suspect maybe it's just hardware clashing. Because my computer is relatively beastie, i5, 780... No, it's a Radeon graphics card. That's why, probably, because it's a Radeon graphics card. Now, I have been here. No point jumping back up, because I've been here. I went over to the left, and I looped back around to the right. See, that's nice and easy. I do worry, though, that I missed a... Okay, this is stupid. I do not agree to this. I need to get the purple guy. I could be using bullets. I could have called... yay. Again, try again. That was intense. I'm surprised. See, now I'm looking back in hindsight, wondering, how did I deal with that when I was playing this game for the first time? Weird. Oh, by the way, that's probably not worthy. I am playing this game somewhat blind. I haven't played through the whole game. I've played a couple of hours of it. You know what? Cheese this. I'm out of bullets. Excellent. Jump. 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 That felt good. I should have probably used them to I should have probably used them to... See, the thing about bullets is you only get them back, and see, there are no iframes when you're recovering. There are no recovery iframes, which is a huge deal. So if you get knocked down, you're in real big danger. So it makes those enemies that knock you down all the more dangerous. So it's not just that they knock you down because they hit hard. They also have that added utility that if they knock you down, you're going to be stuck down there and you can get hit by a stray bullet. And that just stings. That hurts. Just rubs salt on the wound is what that does. So, wow, I managed to have some interesting commentary while killing, while concentrating. I'm getting there. I'm getting better. I've been practicing. I've definitely been practicing. I hope it shows. I really want it to be showing, but I worry my throat is killing me. I'm trying to practice on projecting my voice, but does honey help? Oh, nice. I was afraid I would be stuck there. I'd be like, oh, come on, Gen, that's dumb. See, now there's a square here. And oh, I can teleport over to here. Nice. And walk around. Oh, see, this is chill, relaxed. And even then, it's up to you to work out that there's something here, because that box, that money DNA thingamadoodle, that was kind of hidden even. So the onus still remains on you to be able to find the place. And now you can see we're back here. Give me a moment to heal up. Have I spoken about the haptic feedback in this game? Because if I haven't, it is so worth it. It was so good. Now I'll head downwards first. Yeah, I'm doing this because I know in advance what this area is like, so I'm saving you the trouble of watching me flail around and get lost and have to backtrack and do nonsense. So consider yourselves lucky. You know, it's interesting that you can't walk through grass. I just find it weird. Is this how we're supposed to be introduced to these enemies? Because it's annoying. They remind me of that Pokemon. What's that Pokemon? The purple, like the toxic toad, Toxitoad maybe? Or oh hi, look at that. There's something up there. Toxitoad or something. I can't quite remember. I know it's in that game, that Pokemon brawling game. Is that any good? Because personally, I'm not a huge fan of fighting games, though I intend to get into them from a more academic perspective. Namely because, okay, I play a lot of Monster Hunter, so I feel like I'm quite knowledgeable in PvE combat design. PvE combat design, not PvP combat design. And I definitely think it's worthwhile learning PvP combat design, because I remember watching, Praise the Sun on YouTube. This YouTube channel who, I will not go this way yet. This scares me. His YouTube channel playing Dark Souls 3, and he was doing it was a Dark Souls 3 PvP channel, and I enjoyed his content largely in part because glad I made it. Largely in part because he would be, as he would be playing, he would occasionally commentate, and he'd be throwing out these the lingo, the fighting game lingo. He'd be talking about gap closes. He'd be talking about stun. I'm making the words up now, but he was using these specific words, and I thought, okay, just from an academic point of view, it's probably absolutely worth just getting involved in any kind of fighting community just to learn something. Like maybe play Street Fighter. Capcom are kings of making fighting games, or are they now? Past, most certainly, they definitely were. They had Street Fighter, they had Kings of Fight, they had everything. They have Monster Hunter, which at this point, not speaking about Monster Hunter World that's coming out, but Monster Hunter as a legacy Monster Hunter as it is in the present, it's definitely much more combat oriented than it is say hunting oriented. But there is definitely that hunting element. In case you're worried about that area, which I saw above me, and then I'm missing out on it, don't worry. We loop back around, we get there. See, this is an interesting combat design area here as well. So you have this arena-styled area, and you can tell it's an arena because the camera just locks onto it, and you have health here. Do I need it? No, I do not. Let me clear the path just a little bit because the grass is annoying. You get stuck on it. So here you are. You set up. This sets up the motivation. There's something on that other side I need to get across to. Walk back. Oh, hello. Ouch. Oh, dearie me. This is really bad. But you saw that explosion. And you see, in case you were thinking this game was... In case you were beginning to forget how gritty this game was, I completely decapitated this guy here with an exploding piece of grass. See? Now... and now I might heal myself. I'll heal myself. I'll need it. Because unfortunately, having 2 health, that is within 1-hit KO range. Because there are like these things, just to showcase. I took 2 damage there. Took another 2 damage there. And I think this is a good place. This is how you actually access the shortcut properly. And now I can loop around. That's an interesting shortcut. Not a shortcut. That's an interesting secret because it's a secret that is strictly utilitarian. It's not just, oh hey look, you found a secret. Well done. Have a little DNA thingamadoodle. It's also, hey, there's some utility to the secret as well. Because you've been exploring, we'll now make your exploration. We'll streamline it. We'll make it easier. Oh, we'll make it easier by giving you access to an area that was locked off earlier. There we have it. Oh, another key. Lots of keys in this area, more than I remember. There are 2 places I need to go for keys, but I can't recall. That's problematic. I wonder if it's worth backtracking on camera or doing it myself, or if it's worth... Or if it's worth... I don't know. I feel like this is something where comment feedback would be greatly appreciated, but at the same time, I hate how scammy that feels. Scummy, where, oh, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm not a fan of that. I've made it a point to avoid saying that, even though I've said it in a very veiled way anyways. Oh, would you look at that? I kind of spoiled. Okay, no, need a heal. I kind of spoiled that there's going to be a second key area. I was just sort of speaking from memory off the top of my head, not realizing it. This place here. Ta-da! It's a big place, though. Let me explore to the left. No, you want me to go right. See, this is generally one of the largest areas you're going to be finding in this area. In this particular region, this eastern region. Now, to go up or to go north? Because I'm definitely going to have to explore. One way or another, I'm going to have to explore it. Now, let's give it a go here. So, I've made it a point not to... I'm out of bullets. That is hugely problematic. That is very problematic. I like that your bullets replenish. Your bullets replenish per hit. That was embarrassing. That was very embarrassing. Oh, don't die. Thank goodness. And I will be taking this. See, this is like yet another secret hidden area. This is where the bulk of the level of this area is. It's through that secret. That is absurd. I love it. I love it. It takes risks. It doesn't handhold. It's not afraid to maybe lose you. It reminds me a lot of Rainworld, which I'm going to begin Let's Playing very soon, because Rainworld is damn excellent, and it's very similar in a lot of the same regards, where it doesn't hold your hand. There is an update coming out soon as well, and supposedly there's going to be a new difficulty level, that's fucking insane. But also that there's going to be new hidden mechanics. Yay! That's so exciting. I like hidden mechanics because there's something to be said about how you... Okay, I'm going to use Portal as an example because Portal is an excellent game. So, Portal, it's 70% tutorials. I don't think anyone would deny that. The whole game is mostly tutorial. Have I been up here? No, it's just a new combat encounter. Just to keep things fresh, of course. Yeah, there's the keyed area. I will need to head back through that door just to go to the right this time, because I went left. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake, maybe not. Who knows? I should know. See, this game telling you there's something there. So using Portal, it's 70% tutorial. And let's compare it to Antichamber, which is a puzzle game also. Maybe in a similar vein to Portal, if you're not very creative and lack some critical faculties. These lights hint me off that there might be something worthwhile over there. There is, of course. I just saw it. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I will gladly appreciate a med kit. No, they're syringes. They're actually syringes. So, let me finish my freaking point about, Portal versus Antichamber. Portal, it's very good at teaching you all the mechanics, but it teaches you in such a piecemeal kind of way where you never get lost. You'll never get lost, which people say it's a good thing. I'm going to go against the grain and say, no, I think that's a very bad thing. Because unfortunately, there are never any real eureka moments. every single section of the game, every puzzle room exists solely to teach you one mechanic and how that one mechanic works and how that one mechanic interacts with everything else. Before I am out of bullets again. Before it's compared to Antichamber, for example, where it's up to you to be figuring out. It's up to you to be able to figure out how some of the mechanics work, and there are these genuine, real eureka moments. Aha! Like I understand. I finally figure it out, and that sense of satisfaction cannot be emulated by just kind of as good a job as Portal does doing this. It's just unfortunate. I feel coming away from Portal, an amazing game, certainly one of my favorite games of all times, one of the best games I've ever played. But it's not because of the gameplay. That's the thing. It's not my favorite game because of the gameplay. Portals are really fun. But that's not why it's one of my favorite games. I'm repeating myself so much. No, it's one of my favorite because of the, unique puzzle design. Playing with portals, that's really neat, and some of the puzzles that come about are really cool. It's just, and the GLaDOS. I mean, let's be honest, GLaDOS really carried Portal. No, not just carried Portal. GLaDOS made Portal what it is. Without GLaDOS, Portal would be nothing. And I think most people would agree with that statement, with that analysis. Without GLaDOS, Portal would be just a kind of, a unique puzzler. That's about it. Now that ends. I'm surely you're beginning to notice that there's a kind of consistent pattern of me hating on anything popular or always having reasons to say something popular is not good. Now I'm taking a lot more damage than I'd like in this. Oh my gosh! Did you see what I died to? It was a little computer thing. That's the first time I've ever actually. You put me all the way back here. You scumbag. Come on, Bean. Let's go for a nice walk. Let's just enjoy it. See, I'm not happy about this. Thank God that gives me a quick point of entry. I forgot to heal. That was very close. So sometimes I do think a little bit of a complaint. Sometimes the checkpoints where you respawn, a little bit too far away or too unnecessarily difficult to get through. Like in this case, this seems a little bit too much. But in other instances, it's, I think, fitting having this really far away back. Because these keyed areas, these areas that are locked behind with keys, see, normally you should respawn back at this key or opening this key door. That feels normal. That feels fine. Because these keyed areas, they feel like they're an extra bonus challenge. Of course, they're not bonus because, like you just saw, you need to explore this area to unlock all. You need to explore this area to unlock some absolutely necessary progress, but at the same time, it does feel kind of like hey, look, there's just a little corner bit here for your pleasure, for you to enjoy, because this game is fun. And that's definitely the way. But see, respawning all the way back there, that was a little bit intense, or a little bit too much, I think. Oh, I don't have that. I might actually just. Oh no. I'm just gonna quit while I'm still ahead. And. Oh, see? Yeah, precisely. This is where you're meant to respawn. Well, that's great. I appreciate it. Anyways, we're approaching the 20-minute mark just to avoid constant replay over and over again. I'm just going to end the episode here. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate your viewership. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more Hyperlight Drifter coming in the future, hopefully alongside some other games, which I'm excited to begin playing and announce. But until then, have a nice day. See ya.